Welcome back to the reality, guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host Brian.
Come on, everybody.
Back to talk one of the strangest, sickest experiments on reality TV. This is MILF Manor, season 2 premiere, Bry. I was curious, right? Like, how are they going to do a second season of MILF Manor? They people know the twist, right? There's no way to pull the surprise. And I was kind of wondering as I was watching the episode, and they even bring that up, right? They're like, "Could one of our sons come?" And I'm like, "Oh, that's not really any fun." Well, we got the twist, guys. New men who are not related to the moms. However, their dads are also there to compete with their sons for the MILFs. Brian, your reaction.
I think it's a great idea. I mean, it's morally, I think it's terrible, but as a viewer, it's awesome. It's, I mean, how do they? I was just like, how could they? Like you said, how are they going to make it crazy in the next season? Like, what's season 3 going to be?
I think they need to take the moms of the dad that were the wives and start with them because
The moms of the moms, maybe just like a giggle.
they're gonna need some therapy after watching their sons and exes chasing the same, whether age appropriate or non-age appropriate women. I don't know. I think season 3 they'd have to like flip it, right? It'd have to be like old dads and young chicks.
It's just that I think that's just now we're starting getting now we're just starting to get into porn levels. I mean, we're already this is a porn, honestly.
This
Like,
is an adult film that like, well, I mean, it's like that you're like this the lady's hooking up with the dad and the son. Like, oh my god.
yeah, and they're gonna compare notes and things. And even like there's like tease of women's legs when they're walking out the thing, which makes me think it's gonna be the daughters of the MILFs. And then it's just be like even more of a porn. It's just
Or it could be what I said, it could be the moms, then it could just be like
that would
judgment.
be great. Well, the moms. You're saying the moms of the sons?
Yeah, and
But what would the date? That I think
it
that would be
wouldn't be it
funny if
would be
they.
like a week. Like
Yeah,
just there
no,
for the
yeah.
week.
I guess as like a judge, but like
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
the way they tease that would make me think that it's the daughters of the moms.
Well, that happened last year. That happened last year when the one daughter came in. The guy was
Yeah,
like,
well, that was the family visits that I'm sure they'll do this time, and I don't know. Yeah, it's just I just love that it's called. Even the banner is funny. It's like MILF Manor too, like it's a movie.
no, it's an adult film basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like. There wasn't a ton here. I do have some notes though, Brian. Just like a few, I guess, takeaways from the cast and from everything going on here. There is Barbie. I think Barbie is going to be like a big point of contention, right? There's already a few of the other moms who have said that they just don't like her. She was a stripper. There were some comments made like, oh, I could tell she was a stripper. And the preview shows that there is a good amount of fighting this season, which I'm way on board for.
Yeah, no, I think that's what was missing. Like, just the sons were so weird. Like, at least these guys are definitely still strange, but they're not on the level of how weird the guys were last season.
No, we can admit, like, I think they've upped the attractiveness for this season all around the board. Even the dads are attractive. The mom said it. She's like, dude, they're all handsome. I was like, yeah, there's no like
dad bod last season. That was what the biggest miss I think was the dudes were just not it. Not that I care about that, but it was not. It was unbelievable to me.
Yeah, no, it needs to be credible for us.
Yeah.
I loved. Let's see. So Barbie was funny. Let's see. Kelly Mack, interesting story. She was in Vietnam during the Vietnam War. I was like, oh, that got serious really quick. Crystal was really funny too. She was like, my ghetto will come out. And I really hope. And she did well in that first challenge. I like Crystal. I think she's going to be a truth teller.
I like all the girls. Honestly, I like all the moms. I think the personalities are way better this season as well. A lot of people from North Carolina, if you noticed that.
Yeah.
And future guest on the show, Jamie, who lives 15 minutes from me. I will be working on getting her on the show.
She got partnered up with Joey during the first challenge. The first challenge, I actually love the comment. I didn't write down who said it, but it was like my son's in a fraternity.
That was Jamie.
It was Jamie.
Yeah.
My son's in a fraternity. His life's over. I can admit, if I was in college and my mom was, dude, we would have got unreal. I dropped out. Dropped out. Dropped out of Delaware.
Dude. Everyone would try to hit on her.
Your yeah, your mom's down, dude.
Yeah,
Maple
right.
syrup
When's
all
your
over
mom
it.
dropping off your laundry or bringing some Sunday dinner leftovers?
Yeah, no, forget it. Mother would be banned from the frat house. Um, they are going to have the phones again, which is always interesting for the communication. I like that. Overall, look, it's a sicko show. I understand why they shove it at Sundays at 10 p.m. It's like probably like the time slot they're allowed to air it in.
Yeah, that was one thing we did. We did last season. We watched it immediately. I mean, Bill's gonna have a kid soon. Like I have two kids that are growing up. Like we can't stay up on a Sunday night and watch that. It's gonna be Monday
You're getting
release.
Monday night reviews. We're sorry, guys. It is what it is. You can deal.
Yeah, I mean, let it marinate what you just watched.
I don't think a lot of people are watching it at 10 o'clock on Sunday nights, to be fair, either, Brian.
Dude,
I
TLC,
think it's
man,
the,
they have loyal fan bases. That hashtag was popping last night. It was popping.
you're all a bunch of sickos and we love you, but like a bunch of sickos. If we get a million people watching this video, like me and Brian will figure it out.
Yeah,
But even
then I'll definitely step it.
we'll
I will
stay up.
follow
Yeah. If this one
that.
gets a more than it should, then we'll
Dude,
consider it.
videos last season did well. Honestly,
Yeah,
they
I know they did. I know. And that's why it's
TLC,
like
man.
that's why it does bother us that we can't get it to use as fast, but like
I
real
think
life.
because I think 90 Day some form of 90 Day Fiance is on before it. That's why we were watching
There's
it.
always a form of 90-day
So like
fiance.
they just like bleed over, and I mean I love it. I just wish we had more time for
I wish
TLC.
we could just have a separate channel for 90 Day Fiance. Like we have a 90 Day Fiance correspondent. like,
Be like a full time
uh,
job.
yeah, there's a job for our girl Simone.
Yeah, shout out.
Yeah, but anything else stick out to you, Brian? We obviously didn't get any eliminations. We just ended with the reveal of the dads.
Yeah, I wonder what like the only having a 6-5 ratio for the MILFs to the boys, like what if that's going to come into effect at some point, but maybe because they're bringing in the guys. We'll see. I
Yeah,
kind of like it. I kind of like the kind of the way they do the challenge. Like you get like even if you were the host, you have a little bit of power still. It's not like totally out the
I had
window.
a feeling that the host was going to get rewarded too, is that they don't really try to screw people if they can afford it. So, overall, I thought it was a good premiere. The show's still totally sick. This is a tough one to discuss with people in casual work conversation. This one will come up definitely in my work retreat this week.
Real feet was funny too. Room I like to fucking.
Oh yeah, I
That
never
was
heard
funny.
that.
That was funny. I
Never
gotta
heard
give you
that.
props for that. That was good.
Lynette entering her hoe phase, I also has the quote of the episode. I got divorced and I just decided to enter my hoe phase. I never had one of those.
Yeah.
Go
It's
for
got
it,
funny
girl.
lines. I mean, it just watching it this season. The personalities are way better. It's even though it's a
No, I
weird
think it's gonna be a better
episode.
season.
Yeah, me too.
I think it's a
No
little less
Canada.
uncomfortable too than dating in front of your mother. Like you and your dad may be competing, but there's probably some of them that aren't going to end up like, you know what I mean? There's not going to be a
Yeah.
lot competing for the same.
Yeah.
Like there's going to be like one of those, but
Yeah, I just cannot stress enough. And these guys, the guys are so much more like tolerable and more. They're still weird, but they're more normal than the weirdos that were on last season. Like some of them had nope game. You're questioning their own sexuality. Like it wasn't not believable in any form.
make sure you check out all of our coverage of all reality TV. We cover basically anything you can think of. And if we aren't, we probably have covered it or we will cover it if you ask for it. Check out our TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter, all at The Reality Guys. But for myself, Brian, the whole crew, thank you so much for watching. Peace.